Hello everyone, Jeff with the Green Review. You may not remember the 1959 Oscar award-winning song titled High Hopes and sung by Frank Sinatra, but I do. Don't worry, I won't sing any of it, but one of the lyrics is this: just what makes that little old ant think he'll move that rubber tree plant? Anyone knows an ant can't move a rubber tree plant. But he's got high hopes, he's got high hopes, he's got high apple pie in the sky hopes. So anytime you're getting low, instead of letting go, just remember that ant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Whether it's because of or in spite of Frank Sinatra's song, a rubber tree plant can be found in homes all around the world. The botanical name of Ficus elastica shows us that it is in the same fig genus as the fiddle leaf fig, Ficus liatra, the house plant weeping fig, Ficus benjamina, the common edible fig, Ficus carica, and about 850 other fig species. The rubber tree is a tropical plant from northeast India and south to Indonesia. It grows over 100 feet tall. It drops a lot of big leaves and branches, and it produces too much shade for most plants to grow under it. It has weak branches that break off in strong winds, so it's not a good plant in areas that get hurricanes. However, it makes a nice house plant. It thrives with bright indoor light. If it doesn't get enough light, it will drop leaves. It likes damp but not waterlogged soil. It needs normal indoor temperatures. Give it a little fertilizer in the summer and it'll grow just fine. When rubber tree plants get a problem, the leaves get brown spots. Small freckle-like little brown spots or circles with colored edges are probably one of the several fungus diseases. Large brown patches can be caused by too much light, especially on white areas of variegated leaves, like this one. Cold temperatures can cause brown spots and brown edges, and that's what happened to this plant. It was left out too late in the fall and it got a frost. But as you can see, that the new growth is coming up just fine right now, so the new growth is nice and clean without any of the problems. Brown edges will also develop on leaves when the plants are underwatered or when the plants are over-fertilized. The leaves will drop off if the plant moves between two very different environments, such as between a bright, humid greenhouse and a dark, dry house. Rubber trees get the normal houseplant types of insects, including aphids, mealybugs, mites, scale, and whitefly. Identify the infestation as early as possible and treat it with the least toxic option and you'll be fine. There are several common varieties of rubber plants. The Decora variety has shiny green leaves that are reddish on the back. Burgundy has reddish black leaves, and tricolor, like these, are green, pink, and white leaves. When rubber trees get too tall or have a problem like getting a frost because they weren't brought indoors, like this one, they can be cut back. They often branch out very nicely. You can see how many more branches and leaves this one has compared to these. So because this one's got a frost on the top and the tip has been frosted, I think it might branch on its own, but I'll probably go ahead and prune both these, and because they will branch out much nicer when they the tip, just the last 2 or 3 inches, is cut off. Now, the cut off branch can be used as a cutting to get a new plant. So you cut it down maybe 8 or 10 inches with several leaves on it, and you let it sit out for a while so the sap can dry off, and then you plant it in damp soil or water until it roots. Rubber trees can also be propagated by air layering, and I won't get into that. It's a different video for that. I mentioned the sap. It's a white latex material that can be used to making rubber, but it's not the plant that natural rubber is made from, which is the Amazonian rubber tree plant, Hevea brasiliensis. The sap can be an irritant on the skin of people and pets, so be careful when handling this plant. When you break off a leaf, it may drip sap not only off the bottom end of the leaf, but also from the trunk, which may drip onto other things. So be careful handling this plant. It's a great plant, but it can be a little touchy, and so you want to be careful with it. And this is Jeff with the Green Review. Thanks for watching.